Hey guys, welcome to the HBL podcast, where it's a place of rare individuals to gain new levels on hair, business, and lifestyle. We are here to amend your week every week by building confidence, boosting self esteem, reaching higher mountains, and to ensure you're growing mentally and physically. I'm your host, LaShonda Davis, and thank you so much for joining our podcast. Um, I'm so excited, guys. I'm very, very, very nervous. Um, Throughout this introduction podcast, you may hear me say so many times. You may hear me slur on my words, but we will get through it. So, just to do a basic introduction of hair business and lifestyle and how I came about it. So, I know I have many years in the beauty industry. Just put it that way. I've never had, I never received certification in any of the careers that exists in the beauty industry. So, with that being said, I've always been a background person. I'm so into trends, what's going on with the hair trend or with the beauty trends and things like that. So I guess I'm more of a background person when it comes to the beauty industry. I am currently certified as a hair loss practitioner, and I've been certified for over a year now. So that's something that I'm looking to get more into. Um, but as of right now, I have a lot of education in it. And that's what mainly this podcast would be about, or part of it, anyways. And the business part, how to build a foundation of business, how to market your business, what type of business that's actually not only trending, but how are they able to make it to the top? How are they able to be a successful company? What are they doing? So that would be a few episodes that we will, lay out the foundations of what those businesses are doing, how they are structuring and being very strategic of their business plans, and of course, lifestyle. So a lot of our future episodes will be mainly based on the wellness part of lifestyle of our lifestyle, what we generally intake every day, as far as food, as far as what we drink, mentally, physically, anything like that. That does have something to do with your wellness. So we will speak a little bit in regards to wellness and what's good for you, and many other herbs that you can intake physical or mental, or excuse me, internally, and can also affect a lot of hair growth. So that would be a very interesting topic in the near future. So just to let you know, just a quick nutshell about myself. My name is LaShonda Davis. I'm located in the state of South Carolina. I am a mother of one, a boy, and he is currently 12 years old and very active in basketball. So my commitment with this podcast is to be released once every week, mainly on Mondays. However, if you see that I missed the episode, it's because my lifestyle is filled with basketball. So that's what he does. And so with myself, I am still currently working a 9 to 5 corporate job. I'm in the middle of transitioning, hopefully soon, as to where I will be a full-time business owner. I know now is very common for a lot of people that I've seen on social media, and even personally myself. A lot of people are transitioning from a full-time job to being an actual full-time business owner. But the thing about being a full-time business owner, even though I am part-time, the thing about being full-time is a lot of people doesn't show you the grind behind it. They don't show you the grind. The only thing they show you is what's green, the grass that's greener on the other side. That's all. They show you the glamorous, they show you all of the just nothing but success stories and things like that, but they don't show how they actually got to that point. What was the foundation that they were able to be successful off of? So they don't show you the negativity. They don't show you the struggle. They don't show you any of that. So that's something that I'm planning on sharing with you guys um, from my transition to me being a full-time business owner. I'm definitely going to show that to you guys, even if it's on any of the social media handles that Hair Business and Lifestyle podcast may have. I am willing to speak about it because this podcast will include nothing but transparency, honest, just me being plain out honest. I'm not going to hide anything. This is the reason of the podcast. And just to let you know, I am an introvert. I'm very an introvert. I do want to let you guys know that. So with me even coming out on this podcast and even just being a voice of my podcast, it is a huge, huge, huge jump, a huge jump. So in folks that knows me, they're going to be very surprised because they know there's something in me, but they know they went and I don't think that they'll ever know that, I would have taken a step. I looked at the podcast industry and I'm like, nah, that's not me. That's a lot. That's just for folks that's just a people's person and loves to speak and goes around and just a speaker to other businesses and conferences and things like that. That's how I always viewed podcasts as. But I'm here and I will continue to go forward. So I'm just trying to reach a variety of, I'm trying to reach the right audience to make sure that everyone is getting fed what we will be providing through our future episodes. Currently, right now, I do not have a website up, but within the next 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, I will have an actual website. But for right now, of course, this podcast is published through Anchor. So if you go on Anchor and you type in LaShonda Davis, it will bring up my current podcast and my episodes as of now and in the future. But I will let you guys know a week prior to my website being live, and that will contain the same thing as present and future episodes. However, it will provide, other pages on the website, contact information. It'll just tell, you guys about, the vision behind Hair Business and Lifestyle and everything that will be included in the near future that I do have planned. And guys, I have huge things planned. I have big things planned. So I'm excited. I'm walking on faith. I don't know. I don't have the perfect plan, but I do have faith in God that everything will be aligned, and that everything will come together. And guys, I'll be quite honest. I don't have all of I don't I have all of my episodes scheduled maybe within the next, if I'm doing 4 podcasts per month, I say I have enough podcasts to do, or enough episodes to do for the next 6 months possibly. And it will be a little bit of tweaking going on because in the midst of that, I have some things scheduled to where, I might change it up a little bit. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. And just to let you know, with the Hair Business and Lifestyle, it's just not only, mainly for women. It's for men too. It's for men because, of course, the beauty industry, wellness, business includes men as well. So I don't want to leave our men out. Um, I'm hoping to bring a lot of traffic from the professionals. any of the industry, from the beauty industry, of course. I'm looking to, bring some business owners as well. Even though it don't even have to be in the beauty industry, but if you need that motivation and that, just that extra education, whether if you feel that the beauty, what we may talk about regarding the beauty industry will not apply to you, most definitely there will be other episodes that will apply to you that I know that you will get good content from. So stick around, subscribe to our podcast so you can be notified of our upcoming podcast or our new release podcast. Um, Speaking of, I just want to add one more thing about our website. That's one advantage. Once I let you guys know about the website, you can subscribe to our email list and we'll keep you notified regarding our upcoming um, podcast or, new release podcast. So that is it. Basically, in a nutshell, I didn't want this episode to be very long. Um, so yeah, I guess I will end this introduction episode. So I think that there's a way if you can contact me through Anchor. It may or it may not be, but if not, I do have I do have an email that you can send me an email on. You can actually send me some emails if you're interested of me speaking about different topics that you're very interested in. I'm more than happy to check into it and to do the best that I can to speak about those topics where there is something, because honestly, you have to understand there is an issue out here. And especially in the beauty industry, and I want to the business owners that's within the beauty industry itself, whether it's cosmetologists, whether it's barbers, whether it's trichologists, whether it is makeup artists, estheticians, nail salon or nail techs, any other beauty careers that I have not mentioned, I'm sorry if I have not mentioned it, but any of those people, I've seen an issue that needs to be addressed as far as having the correct setup of businesses. Just I think that we're kind of, well, not we, but yes, we, including myself, we're kind of all over the place when it comes to having our businesses together. And and maybe it might work temporarily, but it would not work throughout the full process of it would not work throughout the full process. Um, you Sometimes we think small minded, and we have to get to the level to where we're always thinking big to the point to where we say to ourselves, oh no, that's impossible. That's how big we need to think. So in order for us to think that way, we need to make moves to head towards that path to where the impossible turns into the possible. So I don't want to get deeply into it. I'm just gonna go ahead and end this episode. I do want to let you know the next episode will next week, not this upcoming, or yeah, next week. The week of, I'm thinking the 30th, maybe. I'm not sure. But the podcast will be a little different as far as the introduction, the music and things like that. I'm just trying to upgrade it a little bit. And also I do want to let you guys know before you do um log off from this podcast is I will be starting to this, like I said, this is going to be more of a motivational channel, motivational plus education channel. So I want to make sure before we do get to the education, before we do get into speaking about other things, that I want to make sure at the beginning of each of my podcasts that we start off amending our